The 2023 Mets season gets underway on Thursday afternoon down in Miami, and you know who's pumped up. You see him right here, the Podfather, a.k.a. Jake Brown, co-host of the Amazing But True podcast. Jake, we're going to talk some Mets baseball. I told the people you're excited. I know that you're excited. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
A 50. I'm ready. I'm dialed in. I'm ready for baseball. I'm ready for baseball weather. I'm done with the cold.
Yes.
See, I'm a little congested because the season's changing right now, and it hit me hard. So give me baseball. What was it saying? Give me liberty or give me death. Give me baseball or give me death. Whoever said that. Patrick Henry, maybe? I don't know.
Well, hey, baseball is here. You have your baseball, Jake. The Mets, they made it through spring training. Spring training is over, so I'm going to make you Professor Brown for this question. What letter grade would you give the Metropolitans for their preseason and why?
I probably got to give him a C just because of the injury situation. You know, you lose Edwin Diaz for the season. That's just a killer. You lose a potential bullpen piece in Bryce Montes de Oca, who's going to be out for a few months. You lost Jose Quintana for the first half of the season. Your goal in spring is to come out healthy, and the Mets have not come out healthy. So for that reason, I'll give them a C.
When you look at the Mets' top of the rotation, their aces, they're on the older side. Max Scherzer getting the start on opening day. Are you concerned about the Mets' depth behind their top two aces in the starting rotation? Is that a concern for you?
You got Peterson in the rotation. You have Tyler McGill waiting in the wings in AAA. You have Joey Lucchesi waiting in the wings in AAA. You have a couple other young options there if they have to go to them. So you are about 7 or 8 starters deep. So, you know, no team really has depth past 7 or 8 starters. That is a big ask to be like, all right, I need my 9th and 10th guy to win me games. That's a difficult ask. If you're in that position, you're probably screwed.
Wanted to talk to you about some of the young players because I think a lot of Mets fans were looking at which of the top prospects could help this team this year, particularly Brett Baty and Francisco Alvarez. Both of those guys will start the season in AAA. Which of those two guys, or is it somebody else, that you think can make a contribution to the Mets in 2023?
Yeah, Mark Vientos is the other option, more so because he's a right-hand hitter. Now, Vientos would probably be more DH going up against lefties because Vogelbach probably won't play against lefties. Tommy Pham is going to be that guy, likely at DH. So Vientos is another option. If I got to rank them, I'd probably say Baty first just because he improved defensively. He's got such a smooth, silky swing where Alvarez is good but is more of a power hitter, where Baty is more of a contact hitter. So listen, Eduardo Escobar's got that spot at third right now. If he falters like he did in April and early last year, which I don't expect because he got hot as the season went on, and now he's adjusted, he's comfortable with the team, he's great in the clubhouse, everyone loves him, the fans, his teammates, Escobar's going to be the guy. But if he falters or something happens, maybe he becomes DH at part-time, and then Baty takes over third. They want to get these young guys at bats. They want to get them work defensively, especially Alvarez. So I'm going to say Baty would be the one. Alvarez is interesting it too, because Narvaez and Nido, you're not expecting to kill it offensively. I mean, those are your 9 hitters in the lineup. If one of them gets hurt, Alvarez probably becomes your everyday catcher. We'll see, because Alvarez, listen, he's better than Nido as a hitter. I mean, that's not rocket science there. So I would expect him to have a shot, but I think the order of who Mets fans would, want to see that could impact the lineup, I think is Baty, Alvarez, and then Vientos.
All right, we'll see how that all plays out as well. Now, here we go, Jake. Last season, when we did this exact video, right before the season started, you were Mr. Optimistic. You predicted that the Mets were going to win the 2022 World Series. They did not. So, got to ask you this year. We're going to do it again. What is your prediction for the Mets, and what do you think they can do in 2023?
I wasn't incredibly far off, but I guess I was far enough off that I, should be punched in the face. But I'm going to take them. I'm going to take the New York Mets to win the World Series in 2023. And here's why. I think the top of the rotation with those horses come October are going to be better than anyone else. And we say that last year, but we weren't sure with DeGrom's help.
Well, Jake, still with the optimism in 2023. Nothing lost there for Jake. Still optimistic about the Mets' chances in 2023. That is Jake Brown. He is the co-host of the Amazing But True podcast. Listen to that, guys. He'll be doing it all season with Nelson Figueroa, doing the great work. Jake, opening day is here. Excited to talk to you, and we'll talk more Mets throughout the season.
Thanks for having me. Enjoy opening day in the season. We'll talk soon.
We will.